Claressa Shields is worried about Gervonta Tank Davis, and you got Laila Ali problems. You got Laila Ali problems you need to focus in on. You need to hone in. You need to quit worrying about other people's business. Smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Share the video. So, Claressa Shields went on $1 million worth of game. He said, my interview with Gilly the Kid and Wallow got much press. To all the people mad, tell your favorite fighter, prove me wrong. Go and get Knuckles. Fight him. Don't get mad. This is boxing. Hashtag GWOAT. I'm going to need you to, we all know you hate Tank. It's cool. Like, you said all that shit unprompted. No one was asking you about Tank Davis. No one brought up Tank Davis. You felt the need to bring him up because I don't know if you got like some sort of crush on Tank. I don't know if you, like, I don't know. You mad because he says you look like a pit bull puppy. I don't know where the shit come from. But you did all that shit and no one's taking you serious. No one's upset at you because you didn't say nothing that warranted anything special other than you just don't like him. And you a bud buddy. Claressa, we all know this. You a bud buddy. The bud buddies all hate Tank. From you to Bud Crawford to Shakur Stevenson to Devin Haney to Keyshawn Davis, it's a certain side of boxing that all look at Tank like, nigga, I know you shorter than me, but I'm looking up at you and I wish I had your fucking spot, nigga. You wish you had this spot in women's boxing, which is why Laila Ali exposed your ass today. You looking bad out here with your jealous, envious, like, boy, you need to hone in and focus up on your character, young lady. Your character is in question right now. Right? And so everybody knows what it is. No one expects you to ever say anything positive about Tank. The most surprising part about what Claressa Shields said about Tank Davis a couple of days ago on that interview is where she was forced to admit that that boy can fight. that boy got mad skills. And just for a point of reference, when you say somebody a scary dude, they scary, that means like they scary, like they daunting, like they knocking people out. They doing the shit. If you want to try to call someone a coward, right? Then you might want to say they coward or he's afraid. But when you say he's scary, like Michael Myers is scary. Someone that is scary is someone that scares the other person. Jason Voorhees during Halloween is scary. Freddy Krueger was scary coming up. So calling Tank Davis scary, you actually was complimenting him if you want to go off the English language. But I know what you meant. I'm just being facetious. But let's get to the real shit. The Claressa Shields smoke. Laila Ali cooked you. You drummed up this fake beef. This fake issue. This fake drama with her for what exactly? See, this is like, this is what happens when you have bitterness and jealousy and envy in your heart towards somebody because they got whatever it is that you want and you looking at them and you just looking at them and you want what they got, but you got to act like you like them, but you really don't like them. Like, that's what she did to Laila Ali, and Laila Ali proved it. And now Claressa Shields, her response to Laila, she said, I'm a fighter. She said, this is my answer to people. Fight. We fighters. So fight. She's saying, well, Laila, fight me then. Fight me then. Why should Laila Ali fight Claressa Shields? Laila Ali, 47 years old. Laila Ali, 24-0 with 21 knockouts in her career. She did her boxing shit. Claressa Shields, you looking for the wrong rival. You looking for the wrong rival. And Laila Ali said she gonna fry your ass some more tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. She said we're gonna talk about this $15 million offer tomorrow too. You need to be focused because based on the first video of her showing how you backstabbing, you underhanded. I see why you like Shakur Stevenson and them. I see why you rocking with Shakur Stevenson and Bud Crawford and them. Bud Crawford will circumvent and finesse you and call you directly on the phone and make you give away all your leverage if he can, like he did Earl Smith. Shakur Stevenson will record your ass without your knowledge. Shakur Stevenson will be having a whole conversation with you while his homeboy got a sneaky recording device. I used to wonder why Shakur Stevenson wore glasses sometimes. I used to think it was for fashion when he used to wear glasses in pictures and shit. Now I know he wearing glasses because it's probably a recording device. That boy released a whole recording of Bill Haney without his knowledge. These niggas that you endorsing, that you hanging around with. Then when we see what you did to Laila, she interviewed you on CBS, uplifted you, said something positive about you, and then she just responded to something you said because you were like, yeah, I beat Laila, and she just talked shit back like, man, I knock her out. You know what I'm saying? She can't see me. Don't nobody, she can't do nothing. All because you took it personal when she said, I don't feel motivated to come back. Don't nobody really do it for me at my weight class. And you took that personal, but I'm trying to figure out how you took it personal because let me just make sure I'm not wrong. Let me just see something. Claressa, because we dealing facts over here. Because you dead wrong. You was looking for a reason to try to hate on old Laila Ali. She ain't did nothing to you. Hold on, let me take a look now. Let me make sure. Interview 2018, Claressa Shields, 2018. Yeah, in 2018, you were fighting that middleweight in 2018. Let me see old Laila Ali. You know what I mean? Let me see what others is. Let me see. Yeah, see, Laila Ali is a career super middleweight, man. Career super middleweight, bro. You know what I mean? She naturally been bigger than you. So when she made the comments about don't nobody in her weight class come back to make her want to come back and she feel motivated to fight, you wasn't even in her weight class at the time that she said that, man. She put, if y'all didn't check out what Laila Ali posted, bro, and how she just ripped Claressa Shields with receipts, you understand why I'm saying that Claressa Shields, you need to worry less about Gervonta Davis. You got this whole fake rap career. You got a whole fight supposed to be coming up. And if you're going to focus on anybody, it need to be getting back down to 154 where it's actually some fights for you. Getting back down to super middleweight fighting Shadasia Green. And you need to leave Laila Ali alone. Because Laila Ali ain't got to fight you. You don't do nothing for Laila Ali. She would be doing everything for you because you don't have no super fight. Your super fight is down at 147 pounds against Alicia Baumgartner or some shit. You ain't got nothing, really. You and Shadasia ain't no super fight. You don't have your Katie Taylor or Amanda Serrano. You had that already with Savannah Marshall. That shit's over with. That shit is over with. And so you trying to drum it up with Laila Ali, but you burnt bridges with that shit. You looking real petty and jealous and all the negative things that people say about people, about our culture sometimes, of how we backstab each other and we underhanded with each other. You look to have done all that to Laila for no good reason either. And yet your response is to try to talk about Tank Davis. Nah, you can't get that off. You fighting the wrong battle. You need to get off the Tank and stop worrying about Shakur Stevenson's career. And I see what y'all doing too, by the way. Let me say this, because my homie brought it to my attention, bro. Shout out to LeBron, bro. The moment Shakur Stevenson say he don't want to talk about Tank no more, now everybody around Shakur talking about Tank. The moment he say he don't want to talk about Tank no more, now here come Claressa Shields, Shakur Stevenson, Bud Buddy. Here come all the people surrounding him trying to talk about Tank. And then Shakur like, I don't want to talk about Tank no more. But he won't shut down questions about him. And then he'll answer questions about him, but then act like he didn't want to answer the question. Hey, what you think about that Jake Paul fight? Oh, man, I think this and this, you know what I'm saying? This is what I think. I probably would have did this. I would have did that. Nah, but for real, I ain't trying to talk about that nigga, though, man. Go ahead, next question. We see through you, bro. But in all seriousness, and we knew this about Claressa, and she's great inside the ring, but she got nasty characteristics outside the ring. nasty characteristics outside the ring, as in jealous, petty, and then will play the victim and act like people are doing her wrong, but then run around backstabbing and doing underhanded shit to people, and just a drama magnet. A drama magnet. A drama magnet. In both her boxing life and her personal life. I ain't digging into her personal life, but y'all, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So, in the back and forth, Laila Ali just knocked Claressa Shields out. Like that was a 10-8 round. And if she coming with more tomorrow might be a 10-7 round. You might have should have left well enough alone. And hopefully you're smart enough to leave well enough alone now. And I find it funny that Claressa had so much to say about Laila Ali. So much to say about Laila Ali. But then when Laila dropped them receipts on her, she said, my response is, we fighters, so let's just fight. That's my answer to people. Fight. We fighters, so let's fight. Oh, now you just want to fight, but you were doing all that talking before. You had all that shit to say before. Now you just want to fight. You don't want to go back and forth no more. You don't want to talk no more. Crazy, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon.